Thank you so much.
Okay, back again here in Lander. Boy, we've had just a bunch of technical issues here today. Apologize about that. So we're about ready to start the boys game. And for the Lander Valley Tigers, Caleb Andrews is going to be a starter. Also, Finn McFadden. We will have, let's see, where do we have? 13, Darian Herford, Noah St. Clair, and number 23, Paxton Hollingshead are going to be the starters for the Lander Valley Tigers.
Well, the good news, Ernie, it seems like we've resolved the technical difficulties and we have the video back.
Okay, we've got the video back for the boys game. Lander and Thermopolis. And we have two players in the jump circle at center court. We have we have Cody Bomagen, and he's going to be jumping up against Pax Hollingshead. Officials are ready to go. Here's the tip, and it goes to Thermopolis. Right away, coming away with the ball is Ellis Weber. Weber on the far side outside goes to Bomagen. Bomagen stops, drives the baseline, can't shoot. Ball's off the end. There's a shot up, off, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Coming away with the basketball is Darian Herford. Herford off to Finn McFadden. McFadden, there's a shot from the free throw line. Jumps in.
Nice soft left-handed touch right there.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot, and that went up by Herford for two. And Lander has a 2-0 lead on our scoreboard. Here underneath the basket, there's a shot up, off, not good by Bomagen. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers come down. Noah St. Clair has the ball knocked away from him, and shot's not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound. Quickly down the court, we have Ellis Weber. Weber in the far side to Bomagen. The shot's up and not good. Air ball. Noah St. Clair got the rebound for the Tigers. Goes off to Caleb Andrews. Andrews with the ball to Hal Hollingshead. On top, Herford. Now back to St. Clair. Underneath is Finn McFadden for two. So Finn McFadden gets two for the Tigers, and it's 4-0 on our WildToday.com scoreboard, and it's 6:30 to go, first period. Lander Thermopolis, coast to coast, and we have a foul on the shot that goes up. Bomagen scores on the coast-to-coast play, and he will go to the free throw line for the Thermopolis Bobcats. He got the basket, and the foul they didn't put on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure who that is. Bomagen makes the free throw, and it's now a 1-point lead for Lander, 4-3. Tigers come down. There's McFadden off to St. Clair, to Hollingshead, to McFadden. In the corner, there's a shot up for three. It's too long, not good. Rebounded by Brody Welsh. Welsh all the way down the court to Bomagen underneath the basket. Shot gets away, out of bounds, and it'll go to, they're going to say Thermopolis.
Good hustle by the Lander men. They dove on the floor there, but they couldn't retrieve it.
6:07 to go, first period of play, 4-3 Lander. Thermopolis has the ball. There's the inbounds pass to Weber. Weber on top of the key, goes to the left-hand wing to Collins, back to Weber, to Collins again. In the corner, Bomagen has it underneath the basket. Turnaround jump shot is up and off, not good. Lander rebounds, St. Clair. St. Clair brings it down the court. Off in the corner now to Herford. Herford double teamed and is fouled. No, he had a 5-second count. So that's a turnover by Lander, their first of the game. Thermopolis can take the lead now. Here's a long pass down court to Collins. Collins on top of the key, almost fouled there. Gives it off near side. Hasty, shot's good for three. Thermopolis now takes a 6-4 lead over Lander. Timeout called by the Tigers. 5:30 to go in the first period of play. We'll be right back.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Bears with YDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our YDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie.
Okay, Tigers have the ball underneath the basket. It's St. Clair. Gives it off underneath to St. Clair, gets it back, and the shot's up off, not good, and it goes out of bounds, and Thermopolis will have it. Well, that time he got hacked in the center lane there, and his shot just kind of dribbled out of bounds. So Thermopolis will take over. There's almost a turnover as Caleb Andrews comes in and almost got the ball. Thermopolis retains possession. Down court, it's Ellis Weber. Weber gives it off to Hasty. Hasty on the far side. Weber has it again. Now to Hasty. Hasty, turn around, shot, back door, good. Jack Hasty gets it, and it goes to 5. Goes to 8-4 now, doubled up Lander. Here's Finn McFadden. McFadden in the corner to Hereford for 3. It's short, not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound, and Jerry, you can see why they're such a high-powered team. They really got the moves down, don't they?
They are very quick. Once they get the rebound, they immediately attack down.
There's a shot by Bomajan, off, not good. Lander gets the rebound, 2-on-1. Shots up and good by Finn McFadden, his second basket of the game. And it's 8-6, whistle and a foul. I think on Lander there. Is that on St. Clair?
It was on Lander. I'm not sure. They're doing a full court press, so it's a 3-2.
Noah St. Clair picks up the foul. 2-point lead by Thermopolis. They've got the ball on the far side. Coming into the game for the Tigers is Coulter Hakila. Hakila for the Tigers. Now Thermopolis has it in on the far side outside. Bridger Pale to Weber. Throws it away. Turnover, Thermopolis. Lander gets the ball right back. Underneath, there's a ball that's tipped up in the air, recovered by Finn McFadden. Shots up, off, not good. Bomajan with the rebound for the Bobcats. He gives it off to Weber. Weber, well, he's a heck of a playmaker. Gives it off to Bomajan on the right-hand side. Bomajan on the wing. In the middle, it goes to Hasty. Hasty with a three-pointer already. Back on top, there's a long three ball that bounces up, off, not good. Lander rebounds the ball. And that's Coulter with the rebound underneath McFadden. Over to St. Clair. Now there's a long shot for three. Up, off, not good. Rebounded by Lander. Rebound, the shot's not good. Fight for the rebound. It's on the floor. Lander has it. Now Thermopolis takes it away. Thermopolis with 2:55 to go, leading 8-6. Brings the ball down the court. Here's Bomajan. Bomajan at the baseline, can't shoot. In the middle of the lane, it goes to Welch. His shot's no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Coming up with it is Brenner Coleman. Coleman into the game. Now here's McFadden. McFadden has it on the left-hand side in the corner. Hands it off there to Hanika, and there's a foul on Thermopolis. And the personal foul on Zach Hasty. That's their first personal foul. Let's see, coming back into the game for Lander is Noah St. Clair and Darian Hereford. And we also have Garrett Romer in the game now for the Lander Tigers. Here's Hereford on the left side outside. Near side it goes to Haikila. Now back over to Noah St. Clair in the corner. There is Coulter. Shot, not good. Shot from the top of the key is up off, not good by Romer. Romer gets his own rebound, though. Here's a shot from the top of the key. It's good for 3. Heikkila gets that shot. Lander takes a 1-point lead. It's now 9-8. Thermopolis with the ball. Far side, Collins gives it on the far side outside. Underneath, there's Collins. The world layup is not good. Lander gets the rebound, and there's a foul on Thermopolis. Boy, they had him surrounded 3-1 that time, Gary. Taking it out of bounds is going to be Brenner Coleman. Coleman for the Lander Tigers. He's a sophomore for Coach Stu Mullins. Down the court, there's Coleman off to Helika. Now in the corner, Noah St. Clair at the free throw line, takes a spin, drives the basket, shoots and scores. Really sweet move that time by Noah St. Clair, and it goes 11-8. Lander by 3, minute 15 to go, first period of play. Thermopolis double teamed on the far side, gives it off to Garrison. Garrison in the corner in the near side, back on top to Garrison. Garrison across the key to the right-hand wing. With the ball is Pale. Now it goes over to Welch. Welch can't shoot. In the corner on the far side. Can't shoot there. Off to Collins. Collins in the corner. Over to Garrison. His shot's up. Not good. Lander rebounds. Tigers get the rebound with 42 seconds to go. Here comes Darian Herford down court for Lander. Herford at the free throw line, drives the lane but can't shoot. Off on the far side, now back out on top. Here's Noah St. Clair with the ball. Whistle and a travel call. Turnover by Lander, that's their second, a travel. 27 seconds to go in the first period of play. Lander 11 and Thermopolis 8. Here's Zach Hasty with the ball. Walks it across the timeline. Hasty moves it to the right-hand side. Launches a 3 that's good. Hasty is a second 3 of the game. And we're all tied up at 11. Lander comes back on the far side. St. Clair drives the baseline. Can't shoot. Over on the near side it goes to McFadden. And he gets a 3-pointer. And that's the end of the first period of play. And after 1, it is now Lander 14 and Thermopolis 11. We'll be right back.
Integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude.
Ernie Over and Jerry Muchmore back with you at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, starting our second 8 minutes of play. Lander 14 and Thermopolis 11. It's Herford in the corner. Darian underneath. There's a shot up, off, not good. Nice defense on time. Brenner Coleman tried to put that in. It just rolled right off. Here's Hasty for Thermopolis. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Off Hasty, and Lander will have it. 7:40 to go until halftime. 14-11 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Coach Stu Mullins shouting out instructions for his Tigers. Thermopolis brings it down court. Finn McFadden on top of the key, moves to the right-hand side, baseline blocked out there, kicked out of bounds by Thermopolis. Lander will retain possession.
Well, Ernie, he tried to bounce pass inside the key, just too many feet around him.
Yeah, I hate those bounce passes through the lane. They just never work hardly. Occasionally they will. There's a pass that broken up, picked up by McFadden on the inbounds pass. McFadden on the far side. Paxton Hollingshead for three. So Hollingshead gets the three ball, and Lander now has a 17-11 lead. Personal foul called on Lander's Higlea.
Coulter tried to set up a charge, but got there a little bit too late.
Second period of play. Thermopolis has it with Ellis Weber. He's a heck of a point guard for Thermopolis. Underneath, there was almost a travel. Back to Weber. Weber underneath the basket. A block by Finn McFadden. Nice. Finn McFadden rose, climbed the ladder, and knocked that ball away and out of bounds. Thermop will have it underneath the Lander basket. Well, they give it to him on the sideline now. 6:59 to go, 17-11. Lander with the lead. On top of the key, over to the right side. There's a shot up by Hasty. It's up, off, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Hollingshead gets the rebound. Off to Finn McFadden. Underneath, there's a shot up and good by Brennan Coleman. Coleman gets it, and it goes to 19-11 now. Tigers, there's Weber. Weber drives it all the way. Shot, and he is fouled. I think that one's going to go to Higlea. And here's the official.
I think with 2 fouls on Coulter, they're going to rotate and give him a breather. He's kept them in the game with those nice 2 3-pointers.
Coming back in the game after this free throw. Free throw by Weber's good. His first free throw of the game. He'll get one more. Fouled in the act of shooting. Shots up, and this one's off, not good. Rebound pulled down by Thermopolis. Nice carom that time, and pulled down by Brody Welsh. There's a shot up, off, not good. Rebound underneath the basket by Garrison. Thermopolis keeps it, and there was a nice little shoulder, and the Lander Tiger hit the floor. Brody Welsh gets that basket. Now there's a shot up by Lander. Up, off, not good. Welsh gets the rebound. Loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with Thermopolis.
That was a lucky break for them because we had 3 Tigers around them, and if the ball would have popped up, they would have had an easy fast break. Yeah,
but it didn't, so they don't. Here comes now Ellis Weber. Weber on the far side outside. 5:51 to go, under 6 minutes now. There's a nice turnaround. Shots up, off, not good. That's a shot by Welsh. Tigers on the fast break. Underneath with it is Hollingshead off the glass. No, tip, yes. Tip by Coleman. Coleman gets the tip. Lander now up by 21-14. And Thermopolis calls timeout. 5:32 to go, first half of play.
Your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at YDOT to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50...
Nice big crowd here tonight from Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, the Lander invite. Lander with a 21-14 lead over Thermopolis, 5.5 minutes to go. First period of play. Thermopolis will take the ball out of bounds. They have black uniforms with black numbers trimmed in gold. I love the way these coaches design their uniforms. There's a travel by Thermopolis. Boy, unless they turn and face you, you can't see those numbers hardly. And this is a bright gym, too. Okay, Tigers come back out. Brenner Coleman brings the ball in to Finn McFadden. Back to Coleman. Coleman to Hollingshead. Hollingshead at the baseline gives it off. There's a shot for three that's good by Pax. And that is his second three of the game. And the Tigers now go up on the play 24-14.
Nice steal.
10-point lead. There's a steal by McFadden. Layup good. Finn gets the steal, and Lander is up now by 12, largest lead of the game. Down court is Pale. Pale can't shoot, gives it off to Bomajan, who just came back into the game. He had a little bit of a rest. There's another steal. Lander, 3-on-1. Underneath, layup, Coleman, good. 2-point more, and Thermopolis calls timeout. Timeout with 4:30 to go here until halftime. Lander 28, Thermopolis 14.
With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Well, that was quite a run by the Lander Valley Tigers as Brennan Coleman got 3 baskets and Finn McFadden 1, and Hollings had 2 trays. Lander is up now by 14, 28-14, 4.5 to go. Nice run by the Tigers, Jerry.
Absolutely. It's got the crowd fired up also.
Down court, here's Ellis Weber. Weber gives it off on the far side. There's a steal, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Thermopolis. That was a real nice attempt by Caleb Andrews.
He actually tried to throw it off the Thermopolis player, but he missed him.
Yeah, he missed him. And the Thermop player moved, too, saw it coming. Good stretch there. Here's Zach Hasty. Hasty has his pass intercepted. Turnover. Tigers have it 2-on-2. Underneath the basket. Layup is good by Caleb Andrews. And that's his first points of the game, and the Tigers now go up by 30-14. Or I'm sorry, 30, not 32. Let's make that back, 30-14. There's a shot up off, not good by Weber. Rebound, not good. Tigers get the rebound. Coleman comes up with the basketball. Quickly down the court for the Tigers. Hands it off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead on the left-hand wing. There we go to Finn McFadden. The ball's knocked away from him and out of bounds. It'll stay with Lander. Garrett Romer had a nice series on that play defensively. For the Tigers now we have Darian Herford and Noah St. Clair. Also in there is Coulter Hanika and Coleman and Zero, Caleb Andrews. Here's Darian Herford. Herford over on the far side to Andrews. Andrews lost the ball, but it's knocked off, touched by Thermopolis, and it goes out of bounds. No, it stays inbounds. Here's Weber at the free throw line. Stops in the paint, shoots, scores. Weber gets his first basket of the game, and it's 30-16 on our WYO Today scoreboard. Here's Darian Herford, or Noah St. Clair. Underneath it goes to Coleman, across the key. Herford for 3, yes! Darian Herford gets a 3-ball for the Tigers, and it goes to 33-16. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Thermop will stay with possession. 2:46 to go until halftime. Lander 33, Thermopolis 16. Very fast-paced first half of play. Here's Weber. Weber can't shoot. Whistle and a foul on Noah St. Clair on the reach-in. 2:44 to go. St. Clair's second personal foul, and that is the third team foul on Lander in this period. Thermopolis to take it out. There's the inbounds, almost gets away, shots up and in, and that is Brody Welsh. That's a pretty good play by Thermopolis, second time they've used it, and it's 33-18. There's a steal, turnover by Lander, shots up, off, not good, and a foul is going to be called on the Tigers' Heinrika.
Coulter there got the ball stolen from him. No one communicated that the defender was coming up on his blind side, but he tried to make up for it with the block attempt.
Andrews at the free throw line for the Bobcats. 2:29 to go. 33-18. Shots up. No. Off the back of the iron. Coming back into the game is Finn McFadden. Hakalia is out. Second free throw coming up now for Weber. It's up and it's way short. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Hereford. Long outlet pass to McFadden. McFadden in the lane. He is knocked to the ground, and McFadden is okay. Personal foul comes against Thermopolis Garrison. And that is the first team foul and the first personal foul. And going to the line for the Lander Valley Tigers is Finn McFadden, his first trip to the charity stripe so far, and he makes it good.
Nice rotation, easy basket.
Finn, of course, one of the leading receivers in football in the state. Next shot is up, and just like the first one, right through. 35-18, Lander with the lead, 2:20 to go. Down court, under the basket, nice give and go. And Thermopolis scores, and that was Gus Garrison that got that basket. Now the Tigers have it down court, and the ball gets away from Lander. Fourth turnover, long pass down court to Garrison, up and no. Lander's Hereford gets the rebound. Outlet pass goes to McFadden. McFadden on the left side, outside. Takes a move, drives the basket, in the lane, can't shoot. Kicks it outside with the ball. Andrews now to McFadden. McFadden at the free throw line. Jumper is off, not good. Rebounded by Thermopolis. Quickly down court is Hasty, Zach Hasty. Hasty at just above the free throw line. Hands it off over to Welsh. Welsh shot, no good. Rolls off the rim. Rebound to Coleman. Minute 24 to go. Lander 35-20. 15-point lead. Lander can add to it here if they score. McFadden with the ball on the left side, outside. On the left wing it goes to Hereford. Hereford can't penetrate, so he passes it off on the near side to Brenner Coleman. Now to Hollingshead. No, I'm sorry, McFadden. On top, ball stolen away. Turnover, Lander. All the way, shots up, no good. Lander gets the rebound. There's the outlet pass to St. Clair. St. Clair, whistle, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Thermopolis. And that brought the Thermopolis fans to their feet. That very well could have been player control.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Hasty gets the personal foul, his second, and the second team foul on Thermopolis this half. Coming out of the game now is Coleman. And coming in for the Tigers is Garrett Romer. Garrett was the kicker for the Lander team this year, Lander football team. Here's a shot up, nice floater, up, off, not good. Rebound goes to the Tigers, outlet pass to Finn McFadden. Over in the far side corner, shot for three, up, off, not good. Hasty gets the rebound for the Thermopolis rebound. No, that's Collins with the rebound. Off now to Garrison, shots up, off, not good. Lander gets the rebound with 20 seconds to go, under the basket, layup, good! And that's 2 points for Lander, 37 now to 20. Lander has a 17-point lead, 8 seconds to go. Let's see if Thermop can get the shot off. There's the shot off the glass. No. Lander rebounds, long shot. That's the quarter. And at the halftime, it's Lander 37 and Thermopolis 20. Wow, what a spurt by the Lander Tigers, Gary.
Yes, their energy level picked up. Once that block happened, it seemed to recharge the crowd and recharge the players. And they've been up and down the court in lightning pace.
Well, the Tigers have that big lead, 37-20, and we'll be back with our halftime show right after we listen to this.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Sure. Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, the Lander Invite. At halftime, it's Lander 37 and Thermopolis 20. What a surge by the Lander Tigers. Tell you, Brennan Coleman came in with 6 points that quarter. Pax Hollingshead hit 2 threes. Darian Herford hit a 3. Caleb Andrews had a basket. Finn McFadden had a basket and 2 free throws, and Coulter had a basket. So what a rush there by Lander, because it was a real close game. 4 points, and then the Tigers came storming right back.
Yes, the defensive block is still what is just remembering. And it just fired up the whole team. The bench just came up, cheering loudly. Definitely was a spark for him.
Well, and then we got a big home crowd tonight, too. Let's take a look at scoring for the Thermopolis Bobcats. Zach Hasty has 2 trays in the game and a basket for 8 points, all in the first quarter. Cody Bomajan has 1 basket and a free throw, all in the first quarter for 3 points. Jordan Garrison has a second quarter basket for 2. Ellis Weber has a basket, 1 for 3 from the free throw line for 3 points, all in the second. And Brody Welsh has 2 baskets for 4 points, all in the second quarter. The Bobcats only scored 9 points in that second period of play. They were outscored 23-9 by the Tigers. Caleb Andrews has 2 points in the game on a field goal. Finn McFadden has 1 tray, 3 field goals, 2 for 2 from the line for 11 points. Coulter Heinleika has 5 points on a tray and a field goal. Then we have Darian Herford, who has 5 points, a field goal, and a tray. Noah St. Clair has 2 points on a field goal. Pax Hollingshead has 6 points, both on trays. And Brennan Coleman, boy, he came off the bench. He's a new player this year for the Tigers, and he has 6 points on 3 field goals. And that's where we are at halftime. Lander 37-20. And here in a minute or so, we'll have the Lander girls coach, Drew Powell. But we'll be right back to talk to him after this.
One is the gift that matters most, your safety. Whether you're on the road, at home, or at work, Take a moment to slow down, stay aware, and take care. From all of us at YDOT to you, happy holidays and stay safe.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Okay, Ernie Over and Jerry Muchmore back with you at Bob Curry Memorial Fieldhouse. And joining us now is Drew Powell, coach of the Lander Valley Tigers, undefeated, 2-0. And you came into that second game and had a battle with the Thermopolis Bobcats for a while, but pulled it out pretty good, 58-45.
Yeah, they're a good team. The Osley girl is, she's one of those players that's kind of generational for a school. I think she had 25 on us or something around there. Maybe it's Farragut, I can't remember. But it was, it was a battle, and we need to be tested at this time of the year, and I thought that we fought back really well.
Yeah, because the momentum changed there for a while, and they caught up to you. You jumped off to a big lead, and they caught back, but then you guys focused and started scoring again.
Yeah, at halftime we had to talk about fouling shooters. You just can't give up fouls like that, especially when we know we're in the double bonus right away. I think they shot like 14 free throws in the first half. That's kind of what led them back into it and gave them a little bit of life. But we kind of went on a couple runs there in the third quarter. They come down, make a 2, and then we go back down and make a 3. And I think it's, when you can extend that lead just a little bit with that 3-point shot, it's kind of demoralizing because they look at the scoreboard and they're like, I thought we were right there. But, we just kept extending it one more point and one more point and one more point and put ourselves in a good spot.
Yeah, that was a good one because Thermopolis was matching you there for a while.
Yeah, they were, which kudos to them. I think that they're a pretty good two-way team, and I'm excited to see where they go and excited to see where we go as well.
I missed somebody who got 2 points, so I'm not sure if this is correct over here. But we had Hayden Goggles again coming out and doing a good job. And Brianna Lincoln, boy, she's come on strong so far this year from last year.
Yeah, we're just full of shooters. We have lots of shooters, and I told them after the game, I said, we're going to have a night where somebody scores 25, but the good thing is we're going to have everybody else chip in 6 or 7 as well because we have shooters all the way around. So it just comes down to that, we have 7 spots that we can score from, 8 spots we can score from, and it's just getting the ball to the open person and letting them shoot the ball.
And you had pretty even scoring again, as you did in the first game against Pinedale, and that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it's a huge difference when we have multiple scorers because you can't just, game plan against one of us or 2 of us. You got to game plan against the whole team, and we ran some sets there for a while that kind of helped us just get into it. We don't know them all yet just because we got some new girls, so that sometimes we can't necessarily go in there and run a set, but I think our motion looked better from game 1 to game 2 today.
Well, and certainly it does because you didn't have that big of a drop-off when the second team or the second set of substitutes came in. They're all playing at just about the same level.
Yeah, they're all just gritty basketball players. They want to play hard, and that's all I ask of them. I think our defense is getting better. And then, like I said, we can shoot from everywhere. So you just kind of have to pick your poison on who you want to leave open.
All right, Drew Powell, 2-0 to start the season here at the Lander Invite. Thanks a lot, Coach, for stopping by, and good luck tomorrow. We've got games against Newcastle and
Powell.
Yep. Lander and Powell, and Lander and Newcastle. So thanks, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Ernie. Have a good day.
You betcha. Okay, we are back with the start of the third period for the boys, and it looks like the teams are coming out with their same starters. So for Thermopolis, that would be Nolan Collins, Zach Hasty, Cody Bomagen, Ellis Weber, and Brody Welsh. For the Lander Tigers, Caleb Andrews, Finn McFadden, Darian Herford, Noah St. Clair, and Pax Hollingshead. And Thermopolis will have the ball to start the third period number 3. And the Bobcats have it on top of the key. And there's almost a 5-second margin, and they do call a 5-second. So that is the 5th turnover now by the Thermopolis Bobcats. Their turnover on 5 seconds. Noah St. Clair to take it out to Finn McFadden. McFadden goes over on the left-hand wing, dribbles around across the key. In the corner, Darian Herford from 15 feet. Good. Darian Herford, he now has 7 points in the game, and the Tigers go up 39-20. 19-point lead, a little too tough on the defense, and we have a foul called on the far side, and that's going to go against Darian.
On that 5-second call, Thermopolis is extremely frustrated.
Exactly. Third foul on Noah St. Clair, so he's going to have to be careful here the rest of the second half. In with the basketball is Brody Welsh. Welsh on the far side outside, midway between the two lines now. Tries to drive the baseline, can't do it. Out on top of the key, there's a shot up,
nice
off, not
block.
Good. Rebound, 2-0.
Yes.
Underneath, McFadden he misses, but the rebound by Herford. Jump shot, good. Darian gets it.
Nice offensive rebound, no harm done. We got the 2 points.
41-20, Lander with the big lead. Hasty, now there's a shot by Ellis that's up and good by Ellis Weber. First points of the second half by the Thermopolis Bobcats, 41-22. Lander with the lead. 6:46 to go here, third period of play. McFadden outside, in the corner, Hollingshead for 3, it's off, not good. Rebound goes to the purple and gold. Bringing it down court is Zach Hasty. Hasty on the near side to Collins. Collins in the corner, drives the baseline, shot is good, and it goes in. And the personal foul, I don't know who he called the foul on. He was so fast. I think it was Herford.
I believe so.
And they don't have it up on the scoreboard. Somebody got a foul for Lander. And at the free throw line is Ellis Weber, and he got the basket and the 1-point shot. So it was the old-fashioned 3 for Thermopolis, and it goes 41-25. Okay, there's a shot up by Lander, up, off, not good. 41-25, 6:10 to go here, third period of play. Thermopolis is Bomagen. Long pass, no one's there. Turnover, Thermopolis. Bomagen was trying to hit someone in the corner, but there was no one there, and the ball just squirted out of bounds. Coleman brings it in for the Tigers off to McFadden. McFadden on the far side outside. He drives toward the baseline underneath the basket and outside to Herford. Herford gets his own rebound, brings it back underneath the basket in the paint, in the corner. Here's a shot up for 3. It's up, not good. Pulled out of the air by Bomagen. Bomagen brings it down court for the Bobcats and almost lost it out of bounds. There's a turnover. With the ball, Finn McFadden lays it up, and he's fouled by Bomagen. Bomagen's first foul and the third team foul, or first team foul in the third period.
The body language on the Thermopolis players is not very positive right now.
Well, you know, they're getting beat, and they're not used to that. 41-25, and Finn McFadden at the line for the Tigers. and shot's not good. Thermopolis usually is very resilient, so this game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. It's only a 16-point lead by Lander. Here's the next shot, good. So McFadden gets 1 of 2, and it's 42-25. Thermopolis brings it down court. There is Collins. Collins over to Weber. Weber drives and scores, and it'll count. Personal foul against Darian Herford, and Weber gets another basket, and he will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. 42-27, 15-point bulge here for Lander. They did have a 19-point lead here a little bit ago. And the shot way off, not good. Coleman high for the rebound for the Lander Valley Tigers. Pass to Herford in the corner at the baseline. Underneath, Coleman can't shoot. Ball gets away from him. Picked up by McFadden. His pass is intercepted. Turnover, Lander. And there's a turnover by Thermopolis as Coleman intercepts the pass. Now the ball's on the floor. Thermopolis gets it back. 2-on-2, shots up, off, not good. Rebound by Bomajan for 2. Cody Bomajan gets 2, and the Thermopolis Bobcats putting on a little rush. Whistle, shots up, off, not good. Thermopolis wanted to travel on that play. Whistle, and we have a foul called on Lander on the floor. 42-29. Personal foul is going to go against Nolan Collins. No, it goes against Lander. Caleb Andrews picks up the personal foul. And that is the 4th team foul against Lander. Down court, here's Jordan Garrison. Garrison at the free throw line, can't shoot, looking for Bomajan. Gets it over now underneath. There's a shot up and a foul on Lander. It's going to be the 4th foul on Darian Herford, I believe. And it's also the 5th foul.
He reached in behind and hit the forearm, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the 4th personal foul on Darian Herford. Letting Thermopolis back in through the free throw line here, 42-29. At the free throw line is Garrison's shot. No, it did not go.
Rolled around the rim, kind of teased it, but no basket.
Yep. Another shot, 4.5 minutes to go, 3rd period. Lander by 13. They had a 19-point lead here just a minute ago. Next shot is good.
They're just slowly knocking it away.
Well, that's what you do, and they're a good team, and they can do that. Down court for the Tigers, there's Coleman off to McFadden. Now it goes to Caleb Andrews, to McFadden on top of the key. McFadden has it outside the arc, drives the lane in the corner. Shot is up, good by Caleb Andrews.
Nice pass to the corner, deep three-pointer.
Yeah, three-pointer by Andrews. And it's 45-30, 15-point lead. Here's Hasty for Thermopolis. Turnaround jumper from the lane. Not good. Tip is good by Bomajan. Bomajan had good
there was 3
position.
Lander players there that did not box out.
Yeah.
Came right through the middle, sliced in, and got the rebound.
Underneath the basket, there's an up and under. Not good. Rebound goes to Thermopolis. Outlet pass, 3:30 to go in the 3rd period, 45-32. Lander with the lead. Thermopolis coming right back. There's a turnover by Thermopolis. McFadden has it, and there's a foul on Thermopolis trying to get the ball back. Personal foul is going to go against Zach Hasty, and that'll be his 3rd personal. And the 3rd, 2nd team foul.
That's what I was going to say, only 2 compared to Lander's 5 team fouls.
Well, Lander has 5, so Thermopolis is at the free throw line. Here's the inbounds pass, goes to McFadden. McFadden across the timeline, stops, looks for some help, gets it over, whistle, and we have a timeout.
Timeout by the Lander coach, which saved the 5-second call.
Stu McFadden made the timeout, and it's a full, and we'll be right back. Lander leading by 14.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guess.
Okay, Lander and Thermopolis. Lander 45, Thermopolis 32, 3:15 remaining, third period of play, and the Lander Valley Tigers will have the ball on the far side. On the near side, I beg your pardon. Taking it out is Helika into McFadden. McFadden across the timeline, stops, travels. Turnover, Lander. Well, I think the floor is a little slippery because he tried to stop and the ball and the tennis shoe just kept going. But that's a turnover. So bringing the ball down the court is Collins, and he loses it. Just a bad dribble, and it comes down court, and Lander has it now underneath the basket, on top of the key to McFadden. McFadden over to Romer. Romer on top. Oh, he threw it right to Thermopolis. Underneath the basket, Bomajan for two. He threw it right to Cody Bomajan.
Thermopolis was just watching his eyes and just got in between the path, and an easy steal and layup.
11-point lead now for the Lander Valley Tigers, 45-34. Down court, here's Noah St. Clair with the ball at the baseline, can't shoot. There's Romer for three. It's off, not good. Rebound by Coleman. Underneath and out of bounds. It'll go to Thermopolis. Well, Lander at one point in this quarter had a 19-point lead, and it's now down to 11 as the Tigers have a substitution coming in. Pax Hollingshead is coming in for the Tigers. He was the quarterback for the Lander football team that won their most games since 2004 this year. They went 8-2 in the season. Okay, Thermopolis coming back, almost an over and back. I think the floor is a little slippery. We've been seeing guys slip and slide all afternoon. Down court, there's Bomajan in the corner on the far side. Drives the baseline, shot is blocked. Rebounded by Thermopolis. Collins gets it, and he is fouled.
He got him with the body. It was a clean block with the ball, but unfortunately he bodied him.
And that's Coleman's first foul, and now we're in the bonus. 5 fouls against Lander. And at the free throw line is Nolan Collins. He hasn't scored in the game yet until now. He gets 1 point, and it's a 10-point game, 45-35. Next free throw comes up, and it's not good. And the Tigers get the rebound, and there's a foul.
Oh, before the foul, they called it out of bounds. He stepped on the line.
So it'll be a turnover for Lander, their 10th, and Thermopolis will have it in front of the Thermopolis bench, now trailing only by 10. They've cut 9 points off that Lander lead. Bomajan on the corner, far side, comes to Bridger Pale. Pale with the ball to Weber. Weber back over to Bomajan. Bomajan on the left-hand wing. Off to, that was Weber. Weber stops, whistle, double dribble.
They got him for a double dribble. He tried to do a spin move and accidentally double dribbled.
Both teams have 10 turnovers in the game. Minute 35 to go in the third. Here's the inbounds pass in the backcourt to McFadden. Hands it off to Coleman. Coleman underneath the basket, kicks it outside. With it is McFadden on the far side outside. Pax Hollingshead for three. No. Thermopolis with the rebound. A minute 18 to go, third period. 10-point lead by Lander. Thermopolis closing the gap slowly but surely. Long three is short, not good. Lander gets the rebound. Coleman gets it for the Tigers. Stop behind him to St. Clair. St. Clair on top of the key. Oh, and he dribbles it away. He tried to do a fancy dribble, and that didn't work. And the basket is good on the other end by Cody Bomagen.
He got a little sloppy with the dribble, and it is a quick steal.
45-37. Oh, I hit the wrong button here. Gosh, this cotton picking thing. Tigers
nice
have it.
Drive with a soft floater.
Who did that?
Number 3.
Okay, that was Garrett Romer for his first 2 points. So it again is a 47-37, 10-point lead. We'll be back right after this.
Your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Zen moment.
Well, Lander is pulled back up by 10 after Thermopolis narrowed it down to 8 points. 28 seconds to go here in the third period of play. And I think, Jerry, we're in for a heck of a fourth period.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thermopolis has just thundered back.
And, of course, the Bobcats, a pretty good team. They're ranked pretty high in Class 3A on WyoPreps. Here comes Weber down the court. Whistle and a blocking foul on Lander down the court. And that'll be on who? Coleman? Oh, no, it goes against Caleb Andrews. So 2 free throws now by Weber coming up. And Weber has hit 1 of 5. Or 2 of 5. He's 2 of 5. Now 3 of 6.
Well, they have it back to 9 points, so they've stormed back.
Yeah, they sure have. Here's the second free throw by Weber with 24 seconds to go, and it's no good. And the rebound knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to Lander. Last touch, they say, by Thermopolis. So Thermopolis putting on full court pressure. Here's the inbounds, and it goes to Andrews. Andrews,
nice
long pass to St. Clair. Noah has it with 12 seconds to go. Lander's going to go for the last shot. And the ball's away, and a foul called on Thermopolis is Jordan Garrison. 8 seconds to go. That's only the third foul on Thermopolis. Here's the inbounds pass to Andrews. 5 seconds to go. Andrews down, puts up a shot. It's short, not good. And that'll be the end of the third period of play. And after 3, it is Lander 47 and Thermopolis 38. And we'll be right back in Lander right after we listen to these.
Knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports, where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and a set.
Okay, time back in. Lander will have the ball to start the final 8 minutes. There's the pass into Andrews to Finn McFadden. McFadden on the near side gives it off to Pax Hollingshead. In the middle it goes to Noah St. Clair, and he loses the ball, gets taken away, and he has a foul called on him. And that is going to be 4 on Noah St. Clair. That's the first team foul in the 4th period.
And the coach subbed him out right away.
Yeah, coming in for the Tigers is Garrett Romer. 7:43 to go in the game. It's a 9-point lead by the Lander Valley Tigers. In the backcourt is Weber. Weber brings it all the way down, stops, slides. No traveling called on that one. Here we go to Bomagen. Bomagen underneath the basket in the middle of the lane. Shots up and no good. Another rebound up off, not good. Fight for the rebound. It comes to Thermopolis. Shots up, no. And a foul is going to be called on Lander. Under the basket. And it goes against Pax Hollingshead, his first.
Thermopolis is just crashing the boards over and over.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. At the free throw line is Brody Welsh. He has 4 points in the game. This is his first free throw attempt, and it's not good.
In and out.
In and out. 47-38. And we're in the 4th period here. Next shot is up and good. So he gets 1 of 2, and it goes 47-39. 8-point lead by the Tigers. 7:13 to go.
Oh.
There's a pass, a turnover by Lander, and a foul on Thermopolis. And the foul's going to go against Brody Welsh. That'll be his first. The Thermopolis fans do not like that call at all.
No. They're standing up and staring in disbelief.
Well, they're also being very vocal about it. You know, there are always going to be calls that fans will disagree with.
It did look like a little bit of a rugby scrum out there with the bodies flying right at center court.
Finn McFadden now with the inbounds pass into the forecourt. McFadden drives down. Behind him, McFadden drives the lane underneath the basket. Tip is good!
Nice little floater. It looked a little short, but it rolled in.
And a timeout. But we have a foul called. A technical foul on Lander. Well, I certainly didn't know what happened there.
They called it on number 1, and he's talking to the referee to get an explanation.
Finn McFadden got the technical. That's very uncharacteristic of him. Comes at a critical point in the game. And with the Ellis Weber hits the free throw, he'll get one more, and then Thermop gets the ball. So look at this, a 7-point lead now.
And with the 2 free throws and then having the ball, it could disappear. Calmly nailed both of them there, Ernie.
He got them both. Now Thermopolis will have the ball.
And a wise timeout called by Lander.
And I don't know what happened here. The scoreboard went out on us.
Well, hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Back again underneath the basket. Bomagen for 2, and Thermopolis is slowly catching up. It's 49-43 as we've lost our scoreboard. It just disappeared from the screen here, so I apologize about that. But here's Lander coming back. Here's Coleman. Coleman in the corner. It goes to Romer. Romer stops, behind his back to Coleman. Throws it away. Turnover. Another turnover by the Tigers, their 12th of the game. 6:15 to go. Only a 6-point lead by Lander as Thermopolis has come roaring back. Here's Cody Bomajan for the Bobcats. Has the basketball. Bomajan on the right-hand wing. Over on the far side, it goes to Welsh. Welsh to Zach Hasty. Back out on top to Welsh. On the near side, Bomajan for three. It's off, not good. Rebound by Weber for Thermopolis. He kicks it out on top. There's a shot up, off, not good. Rebound underneath by Bomajan. No, not good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Thermopolis.
Once again, Bomajan with the offensive board. He just slicing in there, timing it just right.
Yeah, 3 offensive boards that time by Thermopolis. We're down to 5:41 to go in the game. 49-43. 6-point lead. Here's the inbounds pass by Thermopolis. It goes in the corner. Three-pointer in and out. Not good. Lander gets the rebound. Coleman has it. There's a pass over to St. Clair. St. Clair in the corner now to Coleman, and he's fouled. Coleman picks up the personal foul. Or I'm sorry, Welsh gets the personal foul. That's his second. And that is the second personal here in the period. Not a shooting foul, so Lander has it out. 5:27
basket.
5:27 to go. Here's St. Clair, lays it up and in. Noah St. Clair gets it. 51-43 Lander. 5 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Welsh brings it down court for the Bobcats. Underneath to Weber. Weber shoots, and he's fouled.
He did a nice pump fake and got the defender up in the air.
Sure did. No, the defender came right back on top of him, and that's always a foul. And it goes against Caleb Andrews. That's his third. And the 4th team foul against Lander. I tell you, these free throws could make the difference in this game. Weber hits it. He's now hit 3 in a row, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6 out of 10 free throws. Here comes his 11th. Nailed it. 51-45, 6-point lead again. 5 minutes to go in the game. St. Clair on the far side outside. Gives it off to McFadden. McFadden is fouled as he goes to the basket by Bomajan.
He lost the handle on that drive there, so I think it was a little break force that they called the foul.
Yeah, they called the foul on Weber, and that's the 3rd team foul on Thermopolis. Lander has it out of bounds.
Underneath the basket.
There's the inbounds to Coleman. Shots up, not good.
Nice rebound.
St. Clair gets the rebound off the glass. No, not good. It rolled out. Thermopolis with the rebound. Weber bringing all the way down the court. 4:49 to go in this one. Underneath the basket. Bomajan is fouled as he hits the basket.
Miscommunication. They left the lane right open for him. He just drove in and laid it off the glass.
Personal foul called against the Tigers, and that goes against the personal foul called against Heinliche. And Thermopolis now is 4 points away. Coming up to make is Zach Hasty. Shot's good. And it's a 3-point game, 51-48. Tigers were led at one time in this period by 19. Thermopolis has come roaring back. Here's Herford. Herford on the left-hand wing. Off underneath it goes to Andrews. Andrews at the basket. Oh, he throws it away. Tried to hit Coleman, and Coleman wasn't there, and the ball went out. 4.5 minutes to go. This is going to be a heck of a closure here for this football game, and Thermopolis has the benefit of the free throws right now. There's Weber. He lost the ball. Bomajan from the corner. No, not good. Rebound. Shot's good by Nolan Collins. And it's a 1-point game, 51-50. The Tigers' lead is all but evaporated. Here's Herford now on top of the key. Herford on the far side to Andrews. Andrews on top of the key to Coleman. Over to St. Clair. St. Clair on the right-hand side. Can't shoot. Underneath, a turnover by Lander. Here comes Thermopolis. They can take the lead, and a foul going to be called on Andrews. His 4th of the game, and the Tigers have just fallen apart.
They sure have. Without boxing out, they're just slicing in for easy offensive rebounds. And Lander's doing your pet peeve, trying to do a bounce pass in the key when they just go up and lay it off the glass.
Cody Bomagen, one of the best players, is on the charity stripe, and he misses. He's 1 for 2 in the free throw line. He can tie it up with this free throw. 51-50. Bomagen can tie the game, and Thermopolis can come all the way back from 19 down, and he does.
Tie game with 3:44 left.
3 minutes, 44 seconds, as Jerry said. Here comes Finn McFadden for the Tigers. Well, if you want adversity, Jerry, this is what you'll have. And Coleman has it over to Herford. Herford back to Coleman on the near side. Long three is
nice
good by
three.
the Tigers. Pax Hollingshead. Lander 54-51. 3:20 to go. Ball's knocked around, picked up by Thermopolis. Ellis Weber has it in the middle to Welsh. Welsh, Bomagen, and that is a player control foul. Player control foul against Thermopolis, and that goes against Cody Bomagen.
That was Darian setting up a nice charge call. He was there for a good full second before he crashed into him. Smart play.
Herford brings the ball down. He's slammed. No call there. And a steal. Another turnover. Underneath Bomagen for 2. And there's a blocking foul on the Tigers. It goes against Coleman. Brenner Coleman gets his second personal foul on a block. 3 minutes to go in the game. A 3-point lead by Lander. And Cody Bomagen back at the free throw line for the Thermopolis Bobcats. Shot's no good. He hits the front of the rim. He'll get one more. Riverton. Thermopolis has 4 team fouls. One more, and Lander's in the bonus. Shots up. No good.
Missed both of them.
Rebound by Thermopolis. Shot is good underneath the basket.
Once again, basic.
And that's Hasty who gets that.
Once again, just Hasty. Basic blocking out.
54-53. Lander by 1. 2:44 to go. Herford for 3. No, not good. Thermopolis gets the rebound. Here's Bomagen down on the right-hand wing. Stops in the lane. Lays it up. No. Lander with the rebound.
Good
outlet
rebound.
Pass. 2-on-2. Down court. Here's Pax Hollingshead in the lane. Stops. Turns. No foul called, and the ball's knocked out of bounds.
Lost the handle with a nice spin move going up for the basket.
Just took too much time that time. Ball got knocked away. Lander has it out of bounds. 2:24 to go. 1-point lead by the Tigers. McFadden taking it out of bounds for Lander.
No one's moving.
Whistle. Timeout called by Stu Mullins.
That was a good timeout call. They just looked a little confused and didn't know where to inbound it at.
2:24 to go. Lander 54, Thermopolis 53. Back after this.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer.
Okay, time back in. Lander will have the ball in the underneath the Thermopolis basket. Lander 54, Thermopolis 53.
I think these last 2 minutes, Ernie, will be quite the barn burner.
I think so too. Here's Noah St. Clair on top of the key in the forecourt. Over to Finn McFadden. McFadden has the ball on the near side. Coleman over to St. Clair. On top it goes to Hereford. Far side, Coleman. Coleman, dribble. Now over to Paxton Hollishead. Far side, almost threw it away. Picked up by Finn McFadden outside the arc. McFadden over to Coleman. Minute 55 to go in the game. Long pass in the corner. Lander's running a weave.
Yes.
Here's a foul called against Lander, against Darian Hereford, and that's going to be 5 on Hereford. That's 5 on Hereford. Did he give him the elbow?
I did not see it. He's claiming that he was held himself.
I didn't see the foul. Stu Mullins is up talking with the official. Not happy with the call.
To the official's credit, he did stay there and explained it to him as best he could.
That's right, 54-53. And Noah St. Clair comes out of the game. He fouls out with 5 fouls. And coming in to replace him now is Caleb Andrews. Here's Weber. 1-point game. Lander with the lead. Thermopolis looking for the lead. On the near side, Hasty in the lanes, up and in. Hasty puts them up on top by 2. 55-54, 90 seconds to go in the game. In the corner we go. Here is a shot up and not good. Rebound by Lander and a foul on Thermopolis under the basket. And Coleman is going to go to the line.
Nice rebound. He was pushed behind. He was able to work through the block out and step aside and had good positioning.
Foul on Welsh, and Coleman, who has not shot a free throw in this game, will go to the free throw line for the Tigers, who have only scored 5 points in this quarter.
Let's see what the sophomore's made of here.
Okay, Brendan's shot, good.
Well, he calmly put that in for a sophomore player.
55-55, a minute 17. 77 seconds left in this game. We're all tied up. Second shot by Coleman is good. Lander leads by 1, 56-55. And the clock didn't start right on time. It started now. So Thermopolis comes down on a timeout called by Thermopolis. And with Lander leading by 1, we'll take this timeout.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
I'm not going to worry. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the end of this game. We have got a 1-point lead by Lander, and Thermopolis will have the basketball.
Without a doubt, the excitement meter is pegged right now, Ernie.
Yeah, it sure is. Thermopolis has the ball on the near side in front of the Thermopolis bench, and Zach Hasty has it. Thermopolis trails by 1, 70 seconds to go in the game.
Let's see what the Thermopolis coach drew up here.
Here's Cullens off the Hasty on top of the key. Back over to Weber underneath Bomajan for 2. Great
nice drive
play by Bomajan, and Thermopolis leads 57-56. 50 seconds to go in the game. A big crowd from Thermopolis here, and they are on their feet. Here is Darian Hereford. Back over to Finn McFadden. McFadden at the free throw line, drives, kicks it off. Shot by Coleman for three is not good. Rebounded by Thermopolis. Whistle and palming the ball. A turnover by Thermopolis will give the ball right back to Lander with 31 seconds to go.
He was moving pretty fast for over and under ball handling call.
Yeah, the Thermopolis fans that you might hear in the background are not that happy about that one. 31 seconds to go. Lander trails by one.
Lander got a good break on that.
Inbounds pass to McFadden. McFadden, far side outside.
I think they're going to try for the last shot unless they get a good drive.
Off the glass, no. Thermopolis has it with 16 seconds to go. They've got the ball. They're looking for a foul, and there it is. Herford with the foul. 13 seconds to go. Lander trails by one. And guess who's at the free throw line? Ellis Weber. He's hit his last 4 in a row. We talked earlier about winning the game on free throws, and Thermopolis has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 free throws.
That got him back in the game.
That got him back in the game. Okay, here's Weber, can put him up by 2. And he does. 2-point lead, 58-56, 13 seconds to go. Weber at the line.
I think the Lander coach is going to call a timeout if this basket is made.
Yep. Ellis Weber shot up. Good. He got it.
Oh, he's going to let him play.
Okay. A timeout called by Thermopolis. And Jerry, let's hold it right here. 13 seconds to go. It's a 3-point lead by Thermopolis, who never led the entire game until about 40 seconds ago. Lander had a 19-point lead in the third quarter, and it went away.
Unfortunately, I think Lander just kind of celebrated a little bit too early and took their foot off the gas pedal, and they should have just kept revving up that engine that was running so smoothly.
Thermopolis has scored 23 points in this quarter to Lander's 7. 23-7, Thermopolis.
That's a big swing.
That's a big swing.
That just took away the 19-point lead that they enjoyed in the second and third quarters.
Third quarter, yeah. Well, Thermopolis was one of the top teams in the state last year, and they're ranked very highly this year, and you can see why. They don't give up.
And their poise and confidence on the comeback is amazing.
Well, they're very well coached.
That is very apparent also.
Okay, Lander's down by 3 with 13 seconds to go. Lander will have the ball in the backcourt, and Thermopolis is going to put the glue on the defense here.
Looks like they're just going to man up and do a little 2-1-2 defense.
Coleman to take it out into Finn McFadden. McFadden across the timeline. 8 seconds to go. McFadden over, and the ball's stolen away. Turnover by Lander, and that'll do it. 1/2 second to go, and Thermopolis is going to win the game. And Caleb Andrews commits a foul. Thermopolis will go back to the free throw line, leading by 3 with 1/2 second to go in the game.
Well, there wasn't a lot of velocity on that pass. It was kind of lazy, just soft, and he just floated over there and stole it.
And Bombajan at the free throw line. Cody tonight is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. And he got that one 60-56. He'll get one more.
He's telling his teammates just to stay back and play defense.
Well, with only 1/2 second to go, there's no defense to play. As soon as they hit the game, that's it. And that's the end of the game. Thermopolis wins it 62-56, scoring right in the last part of the game. And Lander loses their first game of the season, but it's to a very highly touted Thermopolis team. Final score, Thermopolis 62, Lander 56. Back right after this.
Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
One drink, one choice. That's all it takes to change a life forever. A DUI can cost you thousands, your license, or someone's future. This holiday season, choose a safe ride. This is Cody Bears with YDOT. Don't drink and drive.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Bears with YDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our YDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
This season, celebrate safely. If you're raising a glass, please don't get behind the wheel. Plan a ride, call a friend, or stay the night. From all of us at Wydot to you, happy holidays. And please, don't drink and drive.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Okay, Ernie Over and Jerry Muchmore back at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Boy, have we seen some good basketball tonight, and I think, you talked about it earlier, Jerry. Lander had a 19-point lead and left the foot off the accelerator, and Thermop came back.
Absolutely. I think that the Lander team played extremely well the second and third quarter with that building up that nice big lead, but I think they relaxed and celebrated just a little bit too early.
Yeah, they sure did, and they lose the game by 6 points. Thermopolis didn't take a lead until a minute to go in the game.
Yeah, and it was
Lander had the lead the whole game until a minute to go.
And it was definitely the free throws that they made. I believe their point guard, like you said, made 6 in a row.
Yeah, 6 in a row in the fourth quarter. They had 15 free throws, 25 attempts. So that's okay, but I tell you, when you need them in the fourth quarter, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 free throws in the fourth quarter.
And Ellis had at least half of them.
Yeah, he did. He had 6 in a row. And before that, it was 7 out of 8. And he ended up with 17 points. But let's take a look, first of all, for the Cats. Cody Bomagen ended the game with 23 points. It was 17 for Ellis Weber, 15 for Zach Hasty, then 5 points for Jordan Garrison and 5 points for Brody Welsh and 3 for Nolan Collins. For the Lander Valley Tigers, they only had one player in double figures, Jerry.
With that big lead.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Well, they had pretty even scoring down the scorebook here. Finn McFadden was the leading scorer with 12 points in the game, 9 points by Paxton Hollingshead, 8 points by Brenner Coleman. Then we went down to 9 points by Darian Herford, who fouled out of the game. And then we had 5 points each by Caleb Andrews and Coulter Heinliche, and 2 points by Garrett Romer, 2 points by Noah St. Clair. So Noah fouled out of the game in the last minute and a half, and he was gone. And also fouling out was Darian Herford with 13 seconds to go in the game. But it was the big lead by Lander, and they let Thermopolis back in. They had too many turnovers. Lander ended up with 15 turnovers. Whoa. Thermopolis with 11. And that when you lose the ball on 15 possessions, you don't have an opportunity to score. And when your opponent doesn't have as many, they have more opportunities to score. So, this is the first game of the year. It'll be a learning lesson for the Lander Valley Tigers, and that Stu Mullins is going to work with his team on not letting a big lead like that go away.
Well, with this being my first basketball season here, is Thermopolis their main rival?
No. In the quad, it's Mountain View, Lyman, and Pinedale. Okay. So I would say in the local region, Riverton, of course, is their big rival, only 24 miles apart, but Riverton's in Class 4A. So they don't play. And this would be the closest rival to Lander, Thermopolis. They've always played real spirited basketball when they get together, and Thermopolis has had the upper hand about the last 3 years against the Tigers. And Lander has some new players. I tell you, we looked at Brenner Coleman. He's a new player this year, and he really came on. He had 6 points. It was interesting. Hollingshead and Coleman both had 6 points at halftime, and together they only had 5 points in the whole second half. So they got shut down pretty good on that defense by Thermopolis.
Yes. Seemed like a good rivalry. After the game, shaking hands, it seemed like a mutual respect for both teams, and they appreciated playing the good game.
Most of these kids know each other.
I could tell that.
You know, because they play together in summer leagues, and, you know, there's a lot of that. And so there's a lot of respect out on the floor. We didn't see any disrespect tonight.
No, not at all. And from what I saw, number 3 for Thermopolis, Cody.
Oh, yeah.
With his 23 points.
Cody Bomagen, yeah.
He's the real deal.
Well, he was last year, too.
That's what you mentioned earlier. He was
Right.
All-State, and I can see him repeating again. He was a one-man show.
But I tell you, their little point guard, Ellis Weber, was the guy who won the game for Thermopolis.
With the 6 free throws in a row?
Well, he also had 2, 4, 6. He had 14 points in that fourth period.
Yeah.
So he only had 3 points at halftime. He ended up with 17.
Oh, he really turned it on that fourth quarter.
He really turned it on the fourth quarter. Another player who did was Cody Bomagen, of course.
Yes.
He had 3 field goals and 3 out of 6 from the free throw line, including the last 2 right at the end of the game. And another player, Zach Hasty, had 8 points at the end of the first quarter and didn't score again until the fourth. So, you know, he had a pretty good game. And Hasty has been a very good player as well for the Thermopolis Bobcats. But congratulations to the Purple and Gold. They win tonight in this tournament game, 62-56. And we're waiting to see if Coach Stu Mullins comes out of the locker room. And we'll be right back on our Click It or Ticket postgame show right after this.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
This holiday season, give your loved ones the gift that matters most, your safety. Whether you're on the road, at home, or at work, take a moment to slow down, stay aware, and take care. From all of us at YDOT to you, happy holidays and stay safe.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation.
And back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and we're waiting for Coach Stu Mullins to come over. Let's go on let's do that until the coach gets here. So Lander starts the season 0-1. Now tomorrow, let's go over the schedule, Jerry, for the Lander invite schedule tomorrow. At 8 o'clock, Newcastle boys and girls play Pinedale. Then at 11 o'clock, the Lander Valley girls and boys play Newcastle. So Newcastle gets 2 games in a row there. At 11 o'clock, the Lander girls versus the Lady Dogies. And at 12:30, the Lander boys against the Dogies. Then at 2 o'clock, Powell versus Pinedale, girls and boys. And then at 5 o'clock, the girls will play Powell, the Powell Panthers, and the Lander boys will play the Rollins Outlaws. So a big tournament on tap tomorrow. Had a really nice crowd tonight. Of course, Saturday, invite you to come out, look and see some great basketball. We only had a couple of scores that went the other way tonight, so went way off the charts. So, but anyway, we'll have Coach Stu Mullins here in just a moment on our Click It or Ticket post-game show. Lady Tigers, boy, they had a pretty good game. They won 2 games today. Their score in the final game of the day was 58 to 45. They defeated the Thermopolis Cats, Lady Cats, and in their opening game this morning, they defeated the Pinedale Wranglers 52 to 42. Other games today, we had Rollins lost to Pinedale 61 to 50. It was Powell way over Newcastle 81 to 32. And the Lady Panthers defeated Newcastle 69 to 20. And I think you had the other score there, Powell and Rollins.
Yeah, Jerry. That ended up being 64 for Powell and 45 for Rollins.
That's right, 64 to 45. And then Lander won. And let's hear now from Lander Valley head basketball coach, Stu Mullins. Stu, it's good to see you again this year.
Yes.
You bet. Well, that was a barn burner.
Heck yeah. Yeah, 2 good teams going at it.
Yeah, and, Lander had a 19-point lead. What happened?
Well, a lot happened. Thermopolis, for one, happened. They're not the 2A defending state champs, for no reason. Bombingen is as good a player at any division in our state, and Hasty is right there with them. And then, credit number 5 tonight, really getting to the rack there in the second half and getting us up in the air. And then we just stopped rebounding. We had our opportunities, but they got second, third chances and then fouls, right? They shot 16 free throws and, made a ton of them. So we talked about it before the game, with our style, and you guys kind of saw it's just relentless. You're going to have to not foul. You're going to have to play smart without fouling, and then close out those possessions. And a lot of times we had decent position. A lot of times we didn't, but we'll get better at those things, and you've got 3 kids on the floor with really any varsity experience. And I really like how they played tonight. We just ran into a really good team that kind of got us at the end.
Well, we were noticing, we made the call on the air that the Tigers failed to block out underneath the basket there in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Well, in the first half, we only gave up 12 total shots,
right?
Which has to be a record. And we were just in them. And again, the style that we're going to play, we'll probably be in shape for that in 6 weeks. Today, not so much.
Yeah.
And we wanted to just kind of see as a test where we were, and we wore down a little bit. We really only have 1 primary ball handler with Quincy out right now. And, so that would have helped too, just getting us into our stuff. We had some, silly turnovers there kind of at the end of the third, beginning of the fourth that allowed him to get back into it. But, as far as effort and just their willingness and actually showing up, to compete against a team like that, I was really pleased with what they did.
Talk to us about Brenner Coleman, his first year with the Tigers.
Yeah, he's going to be something. He's got, you obviously see he's got great length and strength, and he really battled in there, and he got rebounds and putbacks, and he made those 2 huge free throws to take the lead. And for a sophomore to step up there and do what he did doesn't surprise me. Knowing Brenner, he came on really strong towards the end of his freshman year last year. He's a natural leader. He's a great kid. He's going to be a fun Tiger to watch for the next few years. That's for sure.
Yeah, Finn McFadden did a good job as the floor general.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. And Finn is adapting to a point guard role, just out of necessity. And we'd love him to run like Caleb Andrews down the floor and advance it quickly, but it is what it is, and he does a great job because he can get to the paint, and he's extremely strong and physical, as you saw, and he's got really good vision, and so he'll grow into that role. And he did a really nice job, and just got a little tired towards the end there.
Well, the Tigers' first game against someone other than themselves.
Yep.
And first games are always tough.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I knew, we got stomped underneath by these guys last year. We were watching that again, and we were down 26-5 at one point, and it was kind of the opposite. We kind of crawled our way back a little bit, but they are a tremendous team, and really all I wanted to see was effort.
Right.
I was going to be okay with mistakes. I was going to be okay with some missed assignments on layups with the way that we're trying to press, but they just kept coming, and they didn't give up, even though it didn't go for us like we wanted it to towards the end. They never stopped the effort, which was exactly what I wanted to see.
Well, we talked about this a lot last year, that Tigers are much improved in their first game this year from last year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you watched us last year, even the last 2 or 3 years, this team just looks different. We just got a little bit more athleticism, at halftime when you got 7 or 8 kids dunking. And 2 years ago, I think we had 1 kid that could touch the rim. It's just, that's kind of the cycle that we're in. We're really excited. This is about as good a talent as I've had from, 12th to 9th grade. Since I've been in Lander, which is exciting. We just gotta continue to develop them and improve and stay together as a team, which I'm not worried about this group.
Well, tomorrow you get Newcastle and Rollins. They both lost today.
Yeah, and we're a team that, judging by the summer, if we walk in and think that we are good or too good, we struggle, and we can get stagnant, and we can give up offensive rebounds, and so the battle for us is going to be complacency and just getting into shape, and guys coming in understanding their role, and just playing a little bit smarter moving forward. So it's going to be two tough games. Rollins plays extremely hard.
Yep.
Newcastle, they're missing one of their better players, but we're focused on us right now, and we just got to get better.
Well, you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
We
Coach,
always do.
It's great to have you back on the air again this year. We'll be back and talk to you again tomorrow after our games.
Awesome.
Nice Lander invite. And I was going to ask you a question about, they didn't have the Stranigan this year because a lot of teams fled to Casper. Is this tournament in doubt because of that new tournament over in Casper?
I hope not. I like the lineup. I wish we could get one more team from the East, but we love having home games. And,
right.
And even though you get to play on the event center floor, your 2 other games are at the ranch there, and it's like I don't know. That's not a high school basketball experience for me, So I hope we keep it. We love having our home games, and on the off years, the girls will go to Douglas next week, and we're here on the off years. I think my first year, Ernie, we played 5 home games total,
right?
And our first home game wasn't until January,
right?
Or at the end of January. So we love playing. This was an awesome atmosphere and experience, and people were excited to come out and watch. And so I hope we can keep it.
Well, good. Well, Coach, thanks a lot for stopping by, and we look forward to visiting with you all season long. And
awesome.
Good luck. Go Tigers.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Jerry. Yep. Be great.
Okay, great. Stu Mullins, the Lander Valley head basketball coach. Well, that's going to do it for us today. The final score, the Thermopolis Bobcats, the defending state 2A champion, the 62, and the Lander Valley Tigers 56. Heck of a game today, and of course the Tigers will have a great learning experience playing such a tight game like this. And it was nice. The coach mentioned the fans did come out for the night games, the 4 and the 6 o'clock games. So thank the Lander fans. Come back tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And on behalf of Jerry Muchmore, I'm Ernie Over, wishing you a pleasant evening. I want to thank Leon Sanderson, our board operator back at the studio, and the general manager of Wyo Today Media, Kevin Shields for the opportunity to do these games. That's it from Lander, and we'll be back with you again tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock.
Six 2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl.